People of God, I know you are here to celebrate with me. To celebrate the gift of life. God's grace and unreserved mercy towards me. I know some of you are here because you love me so much. And you have to suspend every other thing to be here today. Thank you so much. God bless you. In Jesus Christ's name. But at the same time, children of God, I want to remind you of something that is very bitter. It's a truth and it's a sad truth. Every time we celebrate a birthday like this, we are closer to our end. Every time we run a cycle, we are closer to our end. This celebration will not be complete if what I celebrate has no lasting legacy. If all what I celebrate today is personal achievements, wealth, riches, houses and cars, then that celebration is very limited because it can't stand the test of time. Every day like this one reminds me that I have a very limited time. Before you know, I will have another birthday. And I'm still getting closer to the end of my life. The question is, what have I done that you will talk about me when I'm finally gone? I think the best celebration will be the last day of my life on earth, where you will look back and have reason to say, I wish he never died. I wish he was still here with us. Not to look back and say, why did he die? No, he would have stayed around and be oppressing people and be victimizing others. What will be my testimony at the end of my life? Will it be how many houses I've built and cars I've bought? Or how many wealth I've acquired for myself? No, that cannot be a testimony. Because these things are all limited and they would vanish one day. But there's a lasting legacy that will stand the test of time. That is investing and impacting lives. That when I'm no more, my house one day will collapse. My latest become obsolete and outdated, and nobody will talk about them again. But I want to stay somewhere and hear that someone I paid school fee for somewhere else is doing well now. That while I was living, I fed the family and they're doing well now. That I raised people that will take over from me after I'm no more. This is what I want to hear, because this is what generation after generation will hear. Not the wealth I've acquired. Because even before I'm gone, they will all vanish before my eyes. This is the same message I'm sending to all of us today. Every time you wake up and you look at your age, remember that you have no time. If you are prepared to die, it means you are prepared to live. I want to sit down at my 40 and look at people I have helped, lives I have touched. People have put smiles on their faces. Not to ask you to come to my mansion, not to ask you to come and see my latest cars. These are all vanity upon vanity. They are essential and important, but that's not the key. On the day of my burial, the house will not come. My cars will not come. They may not even drive my base cars to the burial. They will hire cars, because they might have taken everything away already. But you see, you and you that lost me, you that have done good to, you that have impacted, will look for any way to come there to give me the last respect. So I live my life for you. Don't forget, as a pastor, I will be so irrelevant without you. Because today nobody will be here to clap, shout, and jump for me. So I love all of you. And I'll do everything within my power to make you smile every day of your life. In the name of Jesus Christ. Are you a doctor? Your patient makes you relevant. Are you a business person? Your client makes you relevant. It means you need others to be relevant. Therefore, you should also think well and include others in your plan. Because the day you are no more, others will be the one running around for you to carry your coffin, to sing the songs, to shout and jubilate like this when you can't raise your hands and legs anymore. This is a call, a clarion call, that as Christians, even as Christ died for us, we should also try in our own little way to live for others as well. This is acceptable in the eyes of God. Let's read from the Bible, the book of Psalms chapter 90. Okay, let's take from verse 9, sorry. All our days passed away under your wrath. We finish our years with a mourn. Our days may come to 70 years or 80, if our strength endures. Yet the base of them are but trouble and sorrow. For they quickly pass and we fly away. If only we knew the power of your anger, your wrath is as great as the fear that is your due. Teach us to number our days, that we may gain our hearts of wisdom. Let's take that verse 12 together. Want to go? So teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. That's exactly what I'm doing today. So when I wake up every day, I find out, I try, I engage myself to find out, tell myself the truth. What have I done for humanity? How many people have I helped? How many people have I made smile? That is why I'm here and nothing else. Vanity upon vanity in everything, not on humans. Because humans will always reproduce. The good thing that passed to this generation will pass to the third, to the fifth, to the 10th generation. People of God, if I will have another life to live, I will live to be a blessing to humanity, to be a voice to the voiceless, and to be a hope to the hopeless. Nothing makes sense to me in this world than seeing my fellow man happy, joyous. Nothing absolutely makes sense to me like that. And I also want to encourage you today, live such life, because that's what makes us humans, and that's what makes us Christians. Don't forget that your life is very, very limited, and you have no time to live on this earth. Whatever you can do now, do, because love, look around for people that are in need and help them. Start looking around today and help, so that on the last day you will be so satisfied that you've lived a good life, worthy of emulation, a good life that people can testify about. I leave you in God's presence, and I'm sure to meet you again in God's presence. May God bless His word in Jesus Christ's name.